This is Trapper's Avatar, powered by Grown Man Productions, and you have to reach millions. Let me ask you something real. Are you actually getting the best out of AI? Because here's the truth, most people aren't. Most people are scratching the surface. They ask ChatGPT to write an email or generate a caption or brainstorm a few ideas, and they stop there. That's like buying a Ferrari and only using it to drive to the mailbox. You're missing the power under the hood. So in today's episode, we're going to fix that. We're going to break down what it really means to get the best out of AI. I'm going to give you practical examples, real prompts you can use, and stories from my own journey where AI didn't just help me work faster, it changed the way I think, the way I create, and the way I live. And before we start, let me ask you to do something simple that really helps the channel grow. Join, like, and subscribe. When you support this channel, it gives me the fuel to keep building this community and to keep giving you the strategies to master AI. All right, let's dive in. Section 1, the surface level versus the deep dive. Most people use AI at the surface level. They type in something quick like, write me an Instagram caption. And sure, it gives them a caption, but is that really the best the AI can do? Not even close. The deep dive comes when you start treating AI like a partner, not a vending machine. When you don't just ask for a result, but you guide it, refine it, and push it further. Here's the difference. Surface prompt, write a caption about fitness. Deep prompt, you are a fitness coach helping busy parents find 10-minute workouts. Write me 5 captions that are motivational, family-friendly, and written in a supportive, encouraging tone. See the difference? One gives you words, the other gives you strategy. Prompt example you can use, you are a role. Write me X outputs for specific audience in desired tone and include unique details. That's how you start getting the best out of AI. Section 2, my own early mistakes. When I first started prompting, I was like everybody else. I asked basic questions. I took whatever it gave me. I didn't think much about it, but then something clicked. I realized the quality of my output was directly connected to the quality of my input. That's when I started experimenting. That's when I started building prompts like frameworks, not one-off questions. And honestly, I look back now at those first weeks and laugh. I was leaving 80% of the AI's power on the table. And the crazy part, most people are still doing that today. Section 3, the role of role playing. One of the biggest unlocks for me was learning the power of role playing in prompts. When you tell AI to become someone, it doesn't just spit out generic answers. It starts to think in the style of that person. Examples. You are a world-class copywriter. Rewrite this ad for maximum clicks. You are a startup investor. Evaluate this pitch deck like you're deciding whether to fund it. You are a motivational coach. Write me 5 encouraging messages to send to someone having a tough week. This is where the best of AI shows up, when you stop treating it like a robot and start treating it like a collaborator. Prompt example. You can use pretend you are a specific expert. Review X and give me Y type of feedback. Section 4, expanding beyond business. Here's the part most people miss. AI isn't just for making money. It's not just for business. It can support your health, your mindset, your relationships, even your hobbies. For example, I've used AI to design workout routines tailored to my schedule. I've asked it to write love notes and thoughtful texts to reconnect with my wife. I've had it plan entire family weekends, balancing fun with rest. And I've used it as a therapist light, not replacing real therapy, but helping me reflect, journal, and sort through my thoughts. When you only use AI for work, you're getting half the benefit. The best of AI comes when you invite it into every corner of your life. Prompt example you can use: help me create a daily routine that balances X priorities while leaving space for Y personal goals. Section 5, prompts that pay. Now let's talk money, because yes, AI can literally change your income if you use it right. The best paying prompts I've ever written were not just about content, but about systems. Freelancers ask AI to draft entire service packages and proposals. Marketers use AI to write, test, and optimize ad campaigns. E-commerce sellers prompt it to create SEO-rich product descriptions, upsell scripts, and customer service templates. Real estate. I've personally used AI to draft property listings, market updates, and even full video scripts for client attraction. When you master prompting, you're not just faster, you're more valuable. You're the person who can turn a vague idea into a money-making system, and that's a skill every industry needs. Prompt example you can use: you are a role. Create a 30-day content and marketing plan that generates leads for industry or niche. Section 6, where people get stuck. Let's be honest. Not everyone gets the best out of AI because not everyone pushes past the first draft. Here's where people get stuck. They accept the first answer, even if it's generic. They don't give enough context. They forget they can tell AI how to think, not just what to answer. They never follow up with refinements. Getting the best out of AI means learning how to have a back and forth conversation. It's not a one-shot deal. It's a dialogue. Prompt example. You can use: refine this answer with more detail for audience. Make it shorter, longer, more emotional, more technical. Section 7, my AI breakthroughs. I've had multiple breakthroughs using AI. Moments where I realized I wasn't even close to its full potential. The first time I used it to build an entire video script like this one. The first time I let it generate thumbnails ideas and they outperformed my old designs. The time it helped me brainstorm a new business about face tributes where we reconnect families with the memories of loved ones. Even the times it's helped me with investment strategies and real estate plans. Each breakthrough came from asking deeper questions, giving more context, and treating AI like a creative partner. Section 8, the bigger picture. So, are you getting the best out of AI? Here's the bigger picture. AI isn't just about shortcuts. It's not about replacing your work. It's about unlocking levels of creativity and productivity you didn't know were in you. The best of AI is really the best of you multiplied. But you only get that when you go deeper, when you role play, when you push, when you refine. Section 9, action plan for viewers. Here's your action plan to start getting the best out of AI today. Stop accepting the first draft. Always refine. Using roles AI, become the expert you need. Apply AI to your whole life, not just your work. Use it to build systems, not just answers. Keep experimenting. The more you play, the more you unlock. Prompt challenge. Before this video ends, I want you to type a prompt into your AI tool of choice. Don't ask it something simple. Push it. Give it context, role, and tone. Then share your best result in the comments. So, are you getting the best out of AI? If you're watching this channel, I believe you're not just scratching the surface. You're ready to go deeper. You're ready to master the prompts that multiply your life, your business, and your impact. If this video gave you something valuable, do me a favor. Join, like, and subscribe. Share it with someone who's only scratching the surface and needs to see what's really possible. And let me know in the comments, what's the best thing AI has ever created for you so far? I'd love to hear your story. This is Trapper's Avatar with Grown Man Productions, reminding you you have to reach millions.
It's the rapper